Welcome. We're going to go ahead and get started. So just make sure you've got some water, some weights, anything else that you need to feel prepared for your practice today. And then we'll take a moment just to check in. So I'm going to start my timer. We'll start with a little bit of a breath check. Kind of take a moment to settle in. Notice what you sense, notice what you hear, notice what you see around you, and allow this to kind of bring you into the present moment. So even if you're like me, you hear the sound of the pressure washer, allow the sounds to bring you into the present. And then if they are distractions, just allow them to start to drift off into the background as you bring your awareness into your breath. Using your breath as an anchor and using your breath as a connection to your core. Begin to breathe a little more consciously when you feel ready and allow your belly and your rib cage to expand in all directions as if you were a balloon. And if you need to sigh that breath out, you can sigh and just let something go. And again, at your own pace, inhaling, expanding in all directions, blowing into that balloon. And exhale, letting something go. And then I invite you to continue to breathe just like that, inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. But on those exhalations, see if you can begin to breathe out through your nose. And breathing out through your nose provides just a little more resistance, helping to strengthen the lungs, cardiovascular system, and to help really connect you to that deeper core. So I'm going to be quiet and let y'all breathe for the next minute, inhaling deeply, exhaling completely. Maybe inhaling to the top of your next breath and pause for a moment at the top. And if it's comfortable to hold it, you don't have to hold it long, but just pause. And then maybe you can breathe in just a little bit more. And then breathe out through your nose and release all of that breath out. And at the end of that breath, pause. And then see if you can squeeze just a little bit more of that breath out. So again, it's not really forceful. It's just a little more dynamic, a little more deliberate and conscious. Inhaling to the top, pause, and then see if you can just get a little more air in. And then breathe out through the nose. Exhale all the way out. At the end of that breath, pause. See if you can squeeze just a little more air out. And now just let your breath become natural. Inhaling deeply and exhaling completely. On your next breath in, add a little squeeze, add some tension. So squeezing your hands into fists, lifting your shoulders into your ears, tensing anything you can around your face, your eyes, your cheeks, your lips. And then as you exhale out of the nose, release that tension. Shake out the arms, the hands, the shoulders. Let it go. And then do that again. Just inhale, tensing, squeezing, lifting, tightening, breathing all the way in. Breathing all the way out, release, soften, and let go. Do that one more time. Inhale, tense and squeeze. And exhale, and let go. And now maybe just roll the shoulders around. It can be one shoulder or both shoulders. If you're going in one direction, see if you can go in a new direction. And then place your hands on top of your legs, palms facing down. And as you inhale, just let your eyes and nose look upward. And then as you exhale, allow your eyes and nose to look downward. And again, inhale, looking up. And exhale, looking down. On your inhale, come back to neutral or center, and then just turn and look over one shoulder. And come back to center and look over the other shoulder. Now, as you're looking from side to side, you're just looking for your comfortable range. So don't try to force anything or push into tension or pain. Allow your breath to be nice and easy. And just one more time. And come back to center. This time, as you inhale, look up again and maybe slide your elbows back behind you, slide your fingers toward your hips. And then as you exhale, slide your fingers toward your knees as you look downward. And again, just inviting a little more range of motion, creating space for the breath, and using that exhale to connect you to your core. Just 3 more times here. Inhaling, eyes looking up, and exhaling, fingers slide to knees as you look down. And 2 more times. Just follow your rhythm, your pace. And one more. And return to center. Good. Bring your arms down by your sides now and just reach towards the ground like you're going to touch or pick something up off the ground and then come back up to center. Now you can stay on the same side or you can alternate sides just according to what is available. And nice and easy. We're not trying to go for a deep stretch. We just want to find a nice slow pace, a bit of a dynamic stretch for the waist, muscles around the rib cage. Wakes up the core, holding you at that center point even as you shift your head and your shoulders. Good. Maybe 2 more. Good. All right. Return to center. Maybe roll the shoulders again. And then bring your elbows in, palms face up. And just reach one hand in front of you and come back to center, like we're reaching to each other and come back. And again, reach forward and elbow comes back. Good. And now both hands, or continue with one. Good. One more. Pull the elbows back, keep them there, and then open your hands to the side and come back to center. You could do one side only. You can alternate. So just moving within your own range of motion here. If you're noticing tension or pain, just stop before you feel that tension. You don't have to push into it. We've got 10 more seconds. Maybe turn the palms to face in as you open and close. Last one. All right, we're going to warm up a little bit more now. So coming into a bit of a run or jogging or walking or skiing motion. Okay, so either going in the same direction on both sides, one side only, running, walking. And if it's available for you to lift the knees, coming into a bit of a march. Okay, so we've got about 30 seconds. And I just invite you to just find your own pace, your own speed, your own way. We're not trying to go to our highest intensity. We just want to start to warm things up a little bit more. Stay connected to your breath. I'm just going to kind of cycle through our options here. So maybe you want to ski, maybe you want to walk, maybe you want to run. Okay. So from here now, find a fist and punch forward and back. Doesn't have to be a tight fist, just kind of leading with the palms down and then turn the palms to face up. Okay, you can continue to work both sides at the same time. If you want to alternate sides, you can do one at a time. Of course, you could do one side only. All right, let's do 3, 2, 1, and then come back to your running or your walking or your skiing. Okay, maybe pick up the pace a little bit more, just getting the body nice and warm. All right, let's punch again for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, palms face up and let's juggle. Now we're going to toss some balls up in the air. All over. I know I'm a terrible juggler, so if I was actually juggling balls, those balls would be all over the place. So I'd have to go after them. So reaching to the side, reaching up, reaching down, maybe a little bit behind you. So finding some natural rotation within your range. Reaching high, reaching low. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, let's climb a rope. So just hand over hand or one hand pulling down. And keeping the arms kind of close to the body, staying connected to the center line. Again, if it is an option for you, you can also lift and lower the knees or one knee, no knees, one side only, or both. Right. And then again, being mindful, how high do you want to reach today? Maybe you want to stay right here in front of the heart. Maybe it feels comfortable to reach a little bit higher. Almost there. 5 more seconds. All right, let's row the boat across the body or in front of the body, or a little bit of both. Whatever works best for you. And mix it up, add your own variation. Good. Each of these exercises, we have about a minute. So we're halfway there, 30 more seconds to go. 5 more seconds. Keep breathing. All right. So now let's do a little up and down. Reaching up, reaching down, and in between, just use your legs as a touch point. So you'll touch in the middle, reach low, reach high. Could always be one side. 30 more seconds. Your high, your low, your pace. 3 more seconds. Keep breathing, keep moving. Last one. Awesome. All right. So maybe have a sip of something to drink if you like. And then if you're using weights today, go ahead and grab your weights. All right. When you're ready, find your ready position. So elbows back, palms face up. And here we go. Opening and closing. So again, each of these exercises will have about a minute. I'll try to give you the halfway warning. Great. All right, we're halfway there. You can continue to hold the palm face up. If it's an option for you to rotate it, you can turn the palms to face in. If it's a challenge to grip the weights from this direction, then just keep the palms facing up. And we're trying not to swing. So even though we're going, I wouldn't say at a fast pace, but at a steady pace, you don't want to lose control. Good. All right. So next, lateral raises, lift and lower. And here you just want to be mindful that you don't lift the elbow any higher than your shoulder. It's okay to be lower than the shoulder. And it's not just about the lift, but it's also about the squeeze. As you squeeze the elbow back in, maybe you can consciously squeeze a little bit more. Good. We are halfway there. Good. 5 more seconds. Last one. Excellent. All right. Arms down, palms face up. Lift and lower with the palms facing up the whole time. And the elbow can be a little bit curved here. So it's like a scoop. It's not a perfectly straight arm, and it's not a bicep curl. So the whole arm is lifting and lowering. You can do one side or both. As you move into each of these exercises, we're halfway through, just so you know, 30 seconds. Listen to your body. If you need a break before we take that break, it's okay to take it. When we get into our high intensity interval, we'll be taking little breaks in between, but if you'd like to keep moving, keep moving. So customize this practice for you, your goals, your needs today. All right, we've got time for one more. All right, so bicep curls. Keep the upper arm close to the body. Now we just bend at the elbow, lifting the forearm and hand towards the shoulder. Traditional bicep curl, the palm rotates towards the shoulder. All right, we're halfway there already, 30 seconds. Check in with your breath from time to time. Make sure you're not holding the breath. 3, last one. Okay, triceps. So I'm going to demonstrate a few options here. Lifting and lowering, extending upward, overhead tricep extension, or extend it back behind you, one arm or both. You can also push yourself out of your chair, pushing downward. And if you're back far enough into the back of your chair, you can press those elbows back into the chair. And it's like an isometric contraction. So we're halfway there. So continue to move, just exploring your options, doing what works best. A little cheer along the way. Woo. Good. We have got 3 more seconds. Last one. All right, quick rest. We've got 20 seconds. Good time to check in. Give your hands a break, your wrists a break, shoulders. And then when you're ready, return to your ready position. So palms face up, elbows back, open and close. Remembering your options, listening to your body. We're halfway there. If you want to rotate the palms to face in, if that's an option for you, you can do that, or just keep your palms facing up. One more. All right, lateral deltoids. Lift and lower. Can be a single arm raise or both arms can raise. Good. Staying in control of that momentum is going to keep you in your muscles, help you build that strength. 30 seconds, halfway there. Doing great. I think we have time for 2 more. All right, arms down, lifting and lowering. So front arm raise. Easy breath. Doing good, y'all. Looking strong. 30 seconds. Almost missed it. Just looking at all the smiling faces. Good, doing great. 15 more seconds. Last one. All right, arms down. This time, turn your palms to face out. This is just a variation on the bicep curl. If this doesn't work out for you today, then come back to our first variation. So first variation is here. Second variation is here. Good, we are halfway there. Doing good. Ten more seconds. We have time for 2 more. Last one. All right, so pick your triceps exercise that works for you. All right, we're halfway there. You look great. Everybody looks so strong. We have time for 2 more. Yep. All right, quick rest. 20 seconds of rest. It goes quickly. Have something to drink if you need a little refresher. All right. When you're ready, reset. Come back to your starting position, your ready position. Palms face up. Rotator cuff. Now, sometimes by the third round, we might be feeling some fatigue. Maybe it works the other way around. You're feeling super strong now. So, whatever you're noticing here, just be present with it without judgment. Good. Now you can keep turning the palms upward. If it's an option for you to turn the palms in, you can come into that internal rotation. We're halfway through, a little more than half. Last one. All right, now we have our lateral deltoids, lateral raises. Thirty seconds to go. Also, remember you have the option to have straight arms here. It's going to increase the load, make it harder. All right, 2 more. Last one. Excellent. All right, turn the palms to face forward. Lift and lower in front of the body. A little scoop with the elbow, a little scoop in the wrist and palm. Halfway there. Ten more seconds. Last one. All right, back to biceps. Maybe this time a hammer curl is another variation. You can always choose the first or second variation that we did instead. You can even mix it up if you like. All right, we are halfway there. Doing great. We have time for two more. Last one. All right, last set of triceps. Pacing yourself, listening to your body. All right, we're halfway there. Two more. Last one. All right, that is it. We are done with the weights. Can set them off to the side. We have a quick little break here, just about 10 seconds, just to kind of stretch it out, shake it off. Have a sip of water if you like. Moving into our high intensity interval. Here we'll be moving through our exercises. We'll have about 40 seconds to move, 20 seconds to take a little rest. So I invite you to pick up the pace, starting with a bit of a run. It can be skiing, it can be walking, or something else. Okay, so with all of these exercises, you always have the option to mix and match. So do what feels right, modify, change it up, get creative, be imaginative. Good, we've got about 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so during this rest, you can have a sip of water, you can stretch. If you want to keep moving, keep doing the same thing you were doing, just slow it down a little bit. The whole point of the high intensity interval is that we are increasing and decreasing the heart rate, strengthening the cardiovascular system. It has lots of benefits to the body, to the mind, increasing stamina. Good. So now we have a little reach up, reach down, reaching up, touching the legs, and reaching down and touching the legs. This little touch point in between. Now I'm moving at a kind of a slow pace. You are welcome to go faster than me. You can always pick up the pace. Okay, we've got 10 more seconds. Last one. And rest. All right, shake it off. Like I said, if you want to keep moving, just maybe come back to a jog, a walk. Slow it down. Okay. So next, turn the palms to face down. Let's play those drums. Here we go. Drumming, drumming. In front of you, beside you, all around. Yes. Okay. So then maybe you have a few drums in front of you. Maybe you got some drums above you. So now we got drums everywhere. And we've got about 10 more seconds to go. Good. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. All right. So you might notice that your breathing is a little bit faster. Maybe your heart rate is a little bit faster. Might be getting a little warm. It's all the effects of the practice. All right, let's chop some wood. I'm going to chop across the body. If this does not feel good to you today, then just go up and down. Okay, so this is always an option. Or across the body if this works for you today. So from shoulder to opposite knee or opposite leg. All right, then switching sides, going from shoulder to hip, or continue to go up and down center line. Three more seconds. Last one. Good. All right, little break here. You can always have something to drink in the middle. Give yourself a chance to reset. All right, next up, let's catch some flies. Now these can be butterflies, fireflies, ladybugs. Probably not stink bugs. I don't know about y'all, but I've got stink bugs everywhere. They're everywhere around this town. I don't want to catch those today. And also, we don't want to squish
That's
them.
where I am.
Is that where you are? Yeah. It's like the invasion of the stink bugs around here. Sometimes we get ladybugs too. I don't know if that's any better, but all right. So we don't want to squish them, especially if they stink if you squish them. So you don't have to squeeze real hard. Just kind of scooping it in, raking them in. 2 more seconds. Last one. And take a break. All right. Well done. All right. So maybe give yourself a little stretch and then get ready for speed punching. So elbows out right here at the center, in front of the chest, in front of your heart, kind of spinning around. Maybe one only. Or both sides. Yep. Can take it a little bit further out or keep it close to the chest. Yep. Now, if you're not right up against the back of your chair, perhaps it's an option for you to lean back a little bit. Good. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Ooh, shake it off. Okay, got about 7 more seconds. Let's go ahead and climb that rope. Here we go. So here, maybe we want to pick up the pace, climb a little faster. Let's race to the top. And remember, you can always do something different. We've got lots of options in this routine, so choose what works. Got 10 more seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Shake it off. Take a nice easy breath, especially if you're breathing a little bit faster now. See if you can breathe all the way in. Breathe all the way out. All right, ready position. Let's punch and pull. So punching forward, pulling the elbows back. You don't have to squeeze that hand into a fist. It can just be open. And if you want to add a crisscross, you can crisscross in front of you before you pull the elbows back. Okay, so option 1, punch and pull. Option 2, crisscross. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Okay. Shake it off, circle the wrists out. Have a little stretch if that would feel good to you. And now we will come to, it's a reach up, reach down, but more with a fist. So it's punching up, punching down, punching up, punching down. Good. Got 10 more seconds. 3 more. Last one. And rest. Good. Shake it off. Big breath in, big breath out. Maybe a little yawn. And then get ready to play your drums. So palms face down. Here we go, playing those drums. All around you. Maybe in front and beside you. Maybe above you. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Very good. Take a breath. Okay, not there yet. We're going to chop some wood in 3 seconds. So decide if you want to go up and down or across. And here we go. So shoulder to opposite leg or straight up and down. Good. Now, if you're going across like I am, if it's an option for you to go the other direction, you can switch. You can keep going the same way you're going. 10 more seconds. 2 more. Last one. And rest. Very good. All right, check in. Good time to stretch. Getting close to the end. Looking good. Everybody smiling. Still with me. See like some stretching going on. Awesome. Okay. So let's do some speed punching. Hands at the center, elbows lifted. Little speed punches here close to the heart. You can take the hands a little further out, or you can keep them close. It's an option for you to lean back a little bit towards the back of your seat. You can try that. Just adds a little variety. Good. Almost there. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And rest. Very good. All right. Check in. Breathe. All right. Next up, let's reach up and reach down. Now, if you would prefer to punch up and punch down, you can do that. If you want to keep your hands open and reach through the fingertips, it's a little bit different, even though it's the same movement. The way we hold our hands can change what's happening with the arms. One might feel more accessible than another, so just find what works for you. Up and down, 10 more seconds. Last one. And rest. All right. Might be feeling it. Maybe your heart is beating a little faster. Maybe you're getting warm. Take a nice deep breath in and deep breath out. All right, let's chop some wood. This time, let's just go up and down, straight through center. Good. The head and chest really stay lifted. It's going to help you maintain balance and stability. Good. 3 more seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. All right. Have a sip if you need to. We've got about 10 seconds before we move to the next exercise. All right, let's catch some flies. Here we go. All around. They're buzzing all around. Raking them in. You don't have to squeeze them. It's sort of like a catch and a release. You're scooping them in and then letting them go. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. Okay, so if you want to keep moving or coming down the home stretch, you're welcome to just keep it moving or take a moment, take a break. Okay, let's row the boat here. Here we go. You can go across or in front of the body. So remember your options, our variations are open for you to explore and to choose. Good. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. All right, check in. Hmm. 3 more seconds, and then let's climb the rope. Here we go. So you can pick up the pace here. Feel free to go faster or slower. Any variation. Getting to the top this time. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Excellent. All right. So I think we're coming down to our medley. So for this last minute of intensity, we're going to go for a full minute, starting with a run or walking or skiing. Okay, so here we'll have about 10 seconds per exercise. 3, 2, 1. Now let's crisscross and pull. Good. Now let's climb the rope. All right, now let's row that boat. Good. Now let's reach up, reach down. Good. And 5 more seconds. Run, run, run. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Very good. We went just a tiny bit over that minute this time. So take a moment, check in, roll out the shoulders. Gotta look around, just let your head go. And then take your hands to your legs, and as you inhale, look up, slide your elbows back. And as you exhale, look down, slide your fingers towards your knees. And two more times. Inhale and exhale. Last one. And exhale. And come back to center and just take a moment to check in. If there's anything else you would like to do in order for your practice to feel complete, go ahead and take another moment. If you'd like to just sit quietly, take a moment to connect to your breath when you're ready, acknowledging the effects of this practice and acknowledging what fills your heart with gratitude in this moment. And with a deep breath in, invite this gratitude to fill your body, your heart, your mind, your spirit. And with a deep breath out, invite this gratitude to lead you back into your day with joy, strength, and ease.